like the stream. I'm your host, Jada Black. Salute to everybody that's here. And we're gonna talk. Hey, can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good in the chat room? Do you hear me good in the chat room? I am here live. Hold on. We're gonna. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good in the chat room? Okay, I guess so. I can hear myself. All right. What's up, people? Shout out to the moderators, the channel members, the people that support me on Patreon, people that donate. Thank y'all. I appreciate the support. We're gonna talk about Ray Rice. You know what? I was actually gonna speak about Ray Rice anyway. But then I saw him trending on Twitter. So that just added fuel to this conversation that we're gonna have today. And we're gonna talk about the hypocrisy. I'm so sick of it. You know, the excuse that I heard as to why people weren't speaking about Chad Wheeler. For those of you who know Chad Wheeler, he was an NFL offensive lineman. He beat his girlfriend, his black girlfriend, almost half to death. And we haven't heard from him since. And the excuse that I heard was they say, well, he doesn't play in the NFL anymore. Well, Ray Rice hasn't played in the NFL since 2014, but that has not stopped news sites or channels from speaking about Ray Rice, from interviewing him and his wife. And now in 2023, Ray Rice is trending on Twitter. But I had a bunch of these people tell me, and it was mostly black women, tell me that the reason why they don't speak on Chad Wheeler is because he's not in the NFL anymore. Well, Ray Rice hasn't been in the NFL since 2014. He hasn't been in the NFL since 2014. But has that stopped people from speaking about him? No, it has not. So y'all can't use that excuse with me. You can't use the excuse that, well, Chad Wheeler isn't in the NFL anymore. Well, Ray Rice hasn't been in the NFL since 2014. And he hasn't been able to get a job since. And the fact that him and his wife are still together tells you everything you need to know. I think she blames herself for what happened. Y'all want to blame Ray Rice. I think Ray Rice's wife blames herself. So y'all can't use that excuse with me about how Chad Wheeler's no longer in the NFL. That's why nobody speaks about him. Let's see who's here in the chat room on this Friday. There's a shout out to everybody that's here. Hopefully you had a good week. See Brian, Slim South, Thomas, Costellar, Steven, Eric, Art from the Norm, B Fierce, 88. Good. Zeke, Matthew Argerine, Aboa, Splash God, Ashley, Barber, J. Thomas, Link, D Hawk, Zeke, David Wells was good, Jean Marie. Shout out to the people watching from Jamaica, my Jamaican subscribers. And I guess that's it right now. Make sure y'all like the stream. Cliff, what's up? Now, hold on. It's good. Caution. Ryuga. Now, one of the first videos I ever recorded. One of the first videos I ever recorded was about Ray Rice. I believe it was in November of 2014. I was just now starting out in my recording. I still have that audio. That's like one of the first videos I ever recorded. The first thing I said was, Ray Rice, keep your head up. And I knew that he got a raw deal. He's what you call being blackballed. You see, Colin Kaepernick can't get a job in the NFL because he's not a good quarterback. And they don't want that circus. Teams don't think that his talent is worth that he's not only is he not talented as a quarterback, they don't want that circus around them. Ray Rice was a starting running back who was blackballed out of the league the moment that video was released to the public. He was done. And Ray Rice was trending on Twitter because of the situation that happened with Dana White and his wife. The dude apparently slapped his wife. But, you know, Dana White is the face of the UFC. There's a lot of money riding on Dana White. So Dana White ain't going nowhere. ESPN makes a lot of money off the UFC. A couple of other channels as well. You see what happens when you are Caucasian and you are a man of importance. They're going to sweep things under the rug. Now, Chad Wheeler is white trash, so they don't really care, you know, about him. They can kick him out of the league. It is what it is. But I don't see your hit pieces. I don't see your Twitter think pieces. I don't see your bitter heifer articles about what Chad Wheeler did to his girlfriend, his black girlfriend. I don't see it. But since 2014, I've seen nothing but articles and news segments about Ray Rice and his wife, right? This is Chad Wheeler and his girlfriend. That's the girl he nearly beat to death and then went and ate and was surprised that she survived. He was surprised that she survived. But where are your articles? Hey, heifers, where are your Twitter and Facebook think pieces? Where are your video documentaries? You don't got none. You just wait for a black man to take the life of a black woman, and then here you go with your videos. Now you got video documentaries, 2-part, 3-part, exposing this black man and what he did to this black woman. But nobody wants to talk about Chad Wheeler. Chad Wheeler's out of the league, Jay. Ray Rice has been out of the league since 2014. But y'all still have think pieces ready, articles, video segments. How many? Let's look at the discrepancy. I bet you they are way more videos about Ray Rice than there ever was or ever will be about what Chad Wheeler did to his girlfriend. You could script a TV show episode on what Chad Wheeler did to his girlfriend. But we want to talk about Ray Rice and his drunk wife getting into an elevator fight where she basically knocked herself out. That's why she stayed with him as long as she has, because I think a part of her, I think she blames herself for what happened. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. All the excuses, I see about why y'all have basically forgotten about Chad Wheeler, and you're still talking about Ray Rice.
Saw a video by Flemo Reps over a year ago in regards about Rice. His wife has moved on, forgave him, stayed with him.
Appreciate that, Eric. Yes, she has. She has forgiven him. Because it was a mutual situation. She looked bad, he looked bad. They probably fight all the time. See, that's what happens in people's private life. See, in people's private life, they have arguments. They fight. I don't think it's anybody's business unless someone, really is getting hurt in the situation. But to me, his girlfriend at the time, talking about Ray Rice, or fiance, she just seemed like an out of order woman. But it seemed like she has grown up, he has grown up, and they have moved on. But a lot of y'all haven't. To this day, y'all still talking about Ray Rice. You see, it's so easy to take a black male face and put him as the face of domestic violence, to put him as the face of assault. See, that's easy. They program a lot of people, especially a lot of women, to have that ingrained in their minds. So they're predisposed to call the police, who end up making a situation worse because the police should have never been called. Ray Rice got a raw deal. If you want to suspend him for some games, you want to suspend him for the season. But to take this man's career away was not right. It was not right. He didn't deserve that. He made a mistake. You want to punish him for that mistake? That's fine. But to panic and then blackball him out the league, he's the one that should be suing the NFL. When did he sue the NFL? Ray Rice sue the NFL because he would have grounds to sue. He really would. I know. Okay, he was awarded in 2015 a $1.5 million in wrongful termination. So he did get $1.5 million in 2015 for wrongful termination. If I was him, I would have sued the NFL. Colin Kaepernick did. And Colin Kaepernick got walk-away money. And is still talking about wanting to be in the league, even though he sued them. And he has disparaging things to say about them. People want to ignore, especially a lot of you melanated heifers. You want to ignore, right, Greg Hardy did worse. Yeah, he did do worse, and they did bring him back. But Greg Hardy's temper is what got him out the league, not what he did to the woman that he was with. Chad Wheeler is getting a pass from a lot of people. They don't even bring his name up. You see, white men can do whatever they want to these women, and they're not going to be that outraged about it, which is crazy to me. Only time they're outraged is if it's a situation where race is involved and is very public, right? Like you will see black women go at a Donald Trump or a white conservative because they're programmed to hate white conservatives. But let a white liberal say or do something stupid, they'll go at him, but then they'll forget about it. They'll forget about it, right? Honestly, where we are in this society with us as men, while we're walking away, especially us as black men, they really don't want black men to be able to live their life in the way that they want to, People want to control black men. They want to put us in a box, but we don't fit in no box. We do, and we can go and do anything. And I think that bothers people. But the fact that Chad Wheeler, a 300-pound offensive lineman, beat the crap out of his girlfriend And we had to make people respond. The Jamel Hills of the world, who claims that she fights for black women, didn't even want to talk about Chad Wheeler. It didn't matter to her. The only white people that she has smoke for are white conservatives. But white man beating the crap out of a black woman, that don't matter. Look at what Ray Rice and other black men have done. They always do that, right? They always do that. You see, I treat all you heifers equally, whether you're a white heifer, black heifer, Latina heifer, Asian heifers. You all are going to get the same treatment. But I am going to pay more attention to melanated women because I come from the melanated community. So, of course, I'm going to pay more attention to melanated people and what's going on with melanated people because I'm from the melanated community. But that doesn't mean that white heifers ain't going to get the smoke, or Asian heifers ain't. They're going to get the smoke too. Especially when they're Western women. They're Western Americanized women. You're going to get the smoke. You see, I don't sit here and play favorites. Why would I play favorites with these women? These women are screwed up. I'm not playing favorites with any of them. For what reason? I have no reason to. And I want people to understand something. Ray Rice should have had a career in the NFL. But the people who dislike Ray Rice the most are not even black women. It's white liberal feminists. Those are the women, those are the people that have the most problem with him. Are white liberal feminists. Shout out to David Dice.
Jay, big up yourself, left work to hear the great podcast.
Appreciate that, David Dice. Shout out to you, man. Speaking of podcasts, I will be bringing back the Basic Social Politics podcast very soon. Salute to everybody who's heard them. And I'm going to be putting them on YouTube. The main group, the most vocal group of cancel culture are white liberal feminist women. And then you got the alphabet community, but it's mainly middle class white liberal feminist women. Those are the people who are the main ones on social media trying to cancel somebody. Is white liberal feminist women. They are the main ones on social media trying to destroy and cancel people. And the crazy thing about it is that some of them will be family women. They have husbands and kids, but they'll be the main ones pushing woke agendas and, posting about how, toxic masculinity is a bad thing while they're married to a man they don't even want to be with, but he's taking care of them because they're lazy. This is where we are. Nate Burleson was the only person on ESPN that spoke out live on the show about Chad Wheeler and almost lost his job because of it. That's sad, man. That's sad. You know what's crazy? I saw a white Caucasian woman. She's like the new female host of the NFL morning show, right? She wore a shirt that says she said protect trans kids or something like that. Now, she replaced the other female that was there, but she left, right? And they brought
Chad
in this
Wheeler,
white
if I remember,
feminist.
got the mental plea.
Appreciate that, Eric. He probably did, but I don't think anything is wrong with Chad Wheeler. I think Chad Wheeler he's just crazy. I don't think there's anything to where he has mental issues. I just think he's somebody that's crazy, that's, dates black women because he likes to abuse them. Shout out to. This heifer went on the NFL Network, the morning show, with I think it was protect trans kids or something like that. And I'm like, that is the type of woman that is always in the middle of trying to cancel a black man. That is a Karen. these Karens come together with their male allies to cancel people. And they are the main ones that go after black men. Look at the passport bro thing. Look at the people that are speaking out. We got women from all demographics that have something to say about it. Yep, Jay Thomas, just like Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, listen, but people don't take wrestling seriously. So, you know. Yeah, Christian Ponder's wife. White, liberal, feminist women are always the main ones trying to cancel somebody, especially black men. They hate black men, but they will have relations with them. Yes, they will. They'll even date them. But a black man who is not effeminate and is not led by his woman, he is the enemy of these women. That's why they attack black conservative men, because black conservative men is everything they hate. They already dislike black men. You add being a conservative into it, oh man, they definitely hate them. They definitely hate them. You add in a guy who makes a lot of money, oh man, as an athlete or whatever, this is where we're at. We want all this accountability from the Ray Rices of the world, but Chad Willer gets to, fade into the background while y'all pretend like black men are just out to get black women, which is not true. Salute to everybody that's here. What I see going on, I'm seeing Dana White trending. Him and his wife probably fight like that all the time. And do I think Dana White should be held accountable? Yeah. But I'm not going to sit here with fake outrage. I'm really not. Because Dana White not going nowhere. He's not losing his job. He has a new TV show that they're still going to put on. They're still going to post. They're still going to put up the episodes. You see what I'm saying? Ray Rice in 2023 is trending. He has been the subject of all types of articles that people have been wondering why his wife won't leave him, right? Not understanding that whole situation brought them together because they both lost a lot in that, right? But they're still together. You haven't heard a peep about him. He's somebody that deserves a second chance. I don't care what these Karens got to say. It includes you black or white Karens. Asian Karens too. We got Asian Karens too. Salute to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. You should have to like something now. What the hell? I know it's Friday, but damn. What the likes at? Y'all know how I do it when it comes to that. He didn't punch her. She hit her face. I don't think Ray Rice punched her. She ran and knocked herself out. I don't think he punched her. Cause trust me, half her face would have been swelled if he had punched her in the face. That's why he never really got charged or anything. That was a mutual fight that they were having with each other. And yes, that situation did bring them together. Has he beat on his wife since? Publicly? No. Have you heard anything about their marriage? No. So yeah, it did bring them together. I know some of y'all not used to that. You still out here to this day. You dating a woman that you still fighting because she don't respect you and you can't even take the hint. Y'all out here dating women that always put hands on you, talk crazy to you, and you still with her because you just a dummy just like she is. if she's out here terrorizing you, especially in your own home. So your woman should treat you like she don't want to lose you. But a lot of you guys may not be used to that. Y'all not used to your woman respecting you because y'all dudes so thirsty. You will sleep with you. You need to sleep with something. So you take all types of abuse from these women. I ain't taking no abuse from none of these helpers. I'd rather be by myself than be disrespected. Because if you're disrespected once, you're gonna be disrespected again. That's how it is. It ain't gonna change. You're not gonna change her. Nothing's gonna change. A lot of you guys are so thirsty and weak. You want to sleep with that woman so bad on a regular basis because you probably can't get women like that you're willing to put up with all type of abuse just to stay with her. That's where we at. That's what's going on a lot of you dudes, man. I'm seeing all these stories about these dudes having all these dysfunctional relationships with women. And what does that tell me? It tells me that a lot of you guys are dating women that don't respect you. And you refuse to take the hint. You got to take the hit. I mean, I want to be around a woman that respects me, not a woman that doesn't respect me. But y'all want to be around a woman that doesn't respect you. I don't know what that's like. I may have had, up and down relationships when I was in my early 20s, maybe a teenager, but I'm not putting up with no woman's bullshit at all. What's up, Sydney? But a lot of you guys will put up with it because you're lame and you're weak for box. You know what I'm saying? And if a woman can't respect me, then she got to go. Because if I've built what I have, then you're going to have to respect it. You're going to have to respect it because I put myself in a position to be respected. A lot of you guys, you're living off these women. You don't know what it's like to even have your own home. You go from living with your mother to living on somebody else's couch, to living with this woman, to living with that woman, women who aren't even attractive. You just need a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're at. Your life sucks. Just like this person in my chat room here. You're in my chat room. You had to subscribe to comment. So you mean to tell me that you subscribed just so you can say that? I know you live with your mother, and I know you don't date women that respect you. You're probably been in an abusive relationship after abusive relationship with women. They beating on you, they're talking crazy to you, they threaten to kick you out, threaten to kick you out and send you back to your mama's house. So I know what respect. You don't get no respect. You don't know what that's like. You don't know. I know what that's like. You don't know what that's like. A lot of you guys date women that just be disrespecting you. I could never, But you're here watching me, okay? Maybe you'll learn something instead of being in my chat room like an attention slower, okay? Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you will become a man and build something. Appreciate that. I'm sick of you males thinking that you're going to come at me or anybody else who built something. That's why you're here, right? You don't know what it's like to have your own home, to own your own cars plural, right? You don't have to work for some white man that don't even like you, right? That treats you like dirt. Y'all don't know what that's like to not have to deal with that. Yeah, right. Be respectful because I will make your day worse. Okay? Yeah, you come in the chat room, come respectful. Because I have no problem embarrassing you and humiliating you. I don't care who you are. And it's Friday too. I'm feeling a little, a little bit edgier, I would say. A little bit edgier. It's always these beta males ain't never own anything. They don't know what respect is like. You don't get respect from men or women, right? Just imagine, right? You're a grown ass man and you get respect from nobody. you know? But yeah, shout out to Ray Rice for being able to keep his family together. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the women who are checking these dudes and putting them in their place because they're so weak that they put up with it. Like I told you, I could never. That's the difference between me and you. You know. Salute to everybody that's here on this Friday. You know what I'm saying? We got too many of these guys out here just floundering. You know, no accomplishments. They ain't done much in life. You know, don't own anything. Nothing. Don't even own the clothes on their back, right? Nothing. you know, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, you know. Salute to everybody that's here. Salute to everybody that's here, man. Chad Willer. Let me put Chad Willer in his. I don't even know if they're still together. Would y'all be surprised if they're still that they still could be together? I wouldn't doubt it. These black women go through hell and high water with these Caucasian guys, and guess where they're at? Right back with them. you know? Chad, this guy beat the shit out of his girlfriend. And we don't see no articles, no interviews. Like they did an interview with her, right? But what about interviewing him? Why aren't these journalists going out of their way to interview him? I mean, this guy thought he beat his girlfriend to death and he went and ate something and was shocked when she was still alive. But I don't see the Jamel Hills of the world. I don't see none of you divestment heifers, you passport bro hating heifers. I don't see none of y'all. Where's the Asian chick at? Where's the Asian TikTok chick that got so much to say, got so much mouth, okay, but can't get a man? Think they know everything, but can't get no man. What are your thoughts on this? Yeah, white women were very silent. Because, see, white women don't care about you black women at all either. Y'all don't like them, they don't like you. And when they see you getting beat up by a white man, they're like, oh, well. Yeah, they too busy worrying about Kyrie. They too busy worrying about any other black man. You know, they weren't, trying to cancel. They're trying to find another black man to cancel right now. They're like, damn, that Dana White video was bad, but let's talk about Ray Rice or some of these other guys who've done worse. No, we want to talk about why Dana White had slapping his wife in his club. And y'all want to make these mini documentaries on all the things that black men have done to black women. Do you know how many stories I get sent of black women being killed by their white husbands or boyfriends or some random guy? I never really make videos on it. There's a lot of them. And I wouldn't have to go far to find them. I wouldn't even have to go that far to find them. I can, they're happening more and more. But none of you divested heifers, none of you passport haters, passport bro hating, y'all have nothing to say about the Chad Willers of the world. Y'all are silent. Why did Chad Willer get a pass, but y'all got all these articles, all these videos about Ray Rice in 2023? Ray Rice been out of the league since 2024. So what is your excuse? Y'all told me the excuse. Right, they want to talk about Andrew Tate. Now they want to talk about Is it Kanat? Y'all want to talk about everybody else except for men like this who almost beat a woman to death. Y'all claim y'all love and respect and y'all want to protect other black women. But when these stories happening, y'all go ghost. Or y'all go find some story about what a black man did to a black woman. You see, I'm not dysfunctional. I'm not here for any gender wars. I speak the truth about you heifers. I don't have to make no articles, not read no articles or make, mini documentaries or Twitter think pieces. I can just speak the truth and say the majority of you are not wife material. Majority of you are not wife material. But y'all get mad at all these men because the men that you want don't want you. That's why you're going to these foreign countries to get surgeries to look worse. What I wrote this comment in my video today. I said, why do women go to get BBLs when they're just regular women? They're not Instagram models. They may want to be, but you're just a regular heifer. Why are you going to get surgery? Who are you trying to impress? One of your coworkers? Your boss? You trying to make your ex jealous? Because trust me, he don't care. And he's going to laugh, and he's going to mock you behind your back. Everybody's going to mock you behind your back. Y'all talk about everything else except for the fact that we have an epidemic of attention whoring. You got a lot of these women going to get surgeries to look like other women who are basically side chicks and jump offs, man. That's what y'all doing. Salute to everybody that's here. But we don't want to talk about the Chad Willers of the world who are out here beating up on melanated women. And y'all act like, well, he's not in the league anymore. Well, Ray Rice is not in the league either. And y'all love talking about him and bringing him up. Y'all asked me about Kai. Should I delve into what happened? Okay. Now, since this is Friday, since we live, let me delve into some other topics that I have tonight. But Chad, we're not done with Chad Willer. We're gonna come back to that. But this Kai thing, because I've seen a few of his streams. He's a young guy. This guy's like 20 years old, and everybody's expecting him to just be a bastion of maturity and accountability. This is what happens when y'all follow TikTokers. This is a story right here, man. It's a story right here. TikToker calls out Kai for not helping after her alleged assault by a stranger at his party. Now, again, this is all alleged. But what I've been seeing, the reactions on social media, a lot of people are taking her side without really knowing all the facts, because it's easy for a woman to say something and y'all believe it. See, I'm not going to sit here and believe somebody just because. Like, you got to provide proof. You got to be able to have the numbers. You can't just make an accusation and then jump to conclusions like what I'm seeing a lot of people do. But unfortunately, this is where we are in our society. Now, I'm not here to take anybody's side. My side is the truth. And you got a guy that's really young, man. He's in his early 20s, who's making a lot of money, who's he has a level of fame that most guys his age don't have unless they're bouncing a basketball. Let's be real about this. This according to the Exerto. A woman who claims that she was assaulted at a party by a man she did not know has called out Twitch streamer Kai after he allegedly invited her to the party and then avoided her questions, she said. Now again, she said that she didn't know the guy. Jovi Pena, a popular TikToker with over 120,000 followers, made the accusations public on January 6th after stating, "I asked for help and it's not going anywhere, so I decided to take it to social media." She accused a man named, is it DGO? Is that how you say his name? Sec? These names, man. I'm not giving names. Of the assault, but states that he was a complete stranger to her at the time of the alleged attack on January 1st. Pena states that she was invited to the party by Kai when she informed him of her decision to leave. Kai insisted, advised her to sleep in one of the rooms upstairs. He told me I'd be safer upstairs since I was drunk and nobody wanted to bother. Why did she go to the party by herself? That's ladies. When you're going to a guy's house, don't go by yourself. Always bring somebody with you just in case you're going to drink. Because if you get drunk and you're in a situation where you can't drive out, you end up, let's say, sleeping over, you might want to have somebody that can take you home or at least call an Uber. But if Kai insisted on her staying, that lets you know she did trust him. Why not? He's like one of the most popular, streamers out here. Pena said, however, after she said she fell asleep, since I thought I was safer due to there being security and Kai's confirmation. Following the alleged assault, Pena said that she called, texted my friend who invited, and I got no answer, and I was told by the assaulter that he left, which I found out later to be a lie. She put this tweet up. It says on January 1st, she was assaulted at a party by a complete stranger. Said she was invited to the party by somebody she thought to be a friend. She said she asked for help and is not going anywhere, so she decided to take it to social media. And this is the guy, their name. Hold on. Pena also shared a text message between herself and someone named Kai on her phone where she outlined what happened and sent images of Kai, an individual she accused of the assault, together, claiming they were friends. I guess these are the messages. All right. This is the messages. All right. She says, I sent them pictures of the person and got no response about it until I got hard evidence that they knew each other. And even then, I didn't get a name. Pena said in the caption, in a follow-up tweet, Pena shared an image of the kit, stating that she had completed one. I don't believe Kai is to blame. She continued, however, he was involved, whether you agree or not, it's just facts. He's the only person I knew at this party. He's the one who told me to go upstairs where everything occurred. At the time of writing, Kai has not responded publicly to the post made by her, but I think he did or was going to respond. Let me tell you something. A lot of you young guys, man, you got to stop having random women at your house. She says she knows Kai and they're cool, but do they really know each other? Because if Kai was that cool with her then the communication would have been better. But the communication was not good. It's not good at all. And again, Kai is this is a young guy, in his early 20s, who is making a lot of money, living in a big, nice house, has a bunch of dudes around him, right? He has other content creators that, he's around as well, who, you don't hear things like that about, And again, when you're bringing people to your house, you have to be careful and avoid these situations. What Kai should have done was got her an Uber to take her back home. He should have never allowed her to stay there. Because now look at what he's dealing with. Right now they're on Twitter trying to cancel this guy. They're trying to cancel him because of what she's saying. Because they believe what she's saying. If she was drunk, he should have got her an Uber and got her out of there. Because now she's staying over at your home. She's drunk. And she's claiming that she was assaulted. She took a kit. Kai could be in a lot of trouble. He could be in a lot of trouble. Now, again, this is all alleged, people. And again, I don't even think they're really friends like that. They may follow each other on social media. They might have talked, but I don't think they're friends. Whoever this dude is an actual friend of his. She's just a girl that does TikTok videos that he's cool with. Supposedly, she bought an Uber for her and her friend, and the friend ended up leaving without her. See, that's crazy. So her friend left her behind. Because I'm thinking, why would Kai just have her sleep there and not get her an Uber? Why didn't she bring a friend with her and the friend call an Uber? Why would her friend leave her behind unless she told the friend to go? Did she tell her friend to leave? Did she come after Kai if the Uber attack? It had been known to happen. Remember, Uber had a lot of drivers attacking in the news. I don't think they were really friends like that. I don't think they were friends like that. So your friend leaves you behind? That's crazy. That's not her friend then. If your friend leaves you behind and doesn't take you with them, that's not your friend. That's just some chick that's hanging around you. Because no real friend is going to leave you behind at some dude's house with a bunch of thirsty, drunk guys. Now, again, this is all alleged. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything because I probably don't. But this ain't looking too good if it's true, man. It really ain't. That's why you got to be careful the type of dudes you got around you. Y'all got to get these simps out of your teams, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to get these thirsty ass males out your circles, man. You can't be having these, thirsty guys that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get rid of some of these dudes, man. Because they'll be your downfall. Salute to everybody that's here. Why is Chad Wheeler not getting smoke as much as Ray Rice has gotten over the years? Now Kai is over in the UK, right? Kai is over in the UK. And I don't know if I think he said he was going to respond. I don't know if he responded yet. I haven't seen it. But Kai's over there in the UK, man. He said he going to live his best life. That's why I say, man, when these guys are young, they're not that mature, man. So hopefully, now, this thing isn't just going to blow over. I mean, you're a black man, Kai. Kai, you're a black man. This ain't going to blow over, dude. This is not going to blow over. You are a young black male. And this ain't gonna blow over, man. This gonna be a topic, man. You're one of the biggest streamers on social media. There's probably 1,000 videos that's done been made about you. Purge your circle. Purge your circle. Purge your circle, man. If you don't purge your circle, you're going to have problems. Well, let me see if this guy has responded. No. Maybe he don't think he has to. That how it be. He said he was streaming tonight. But they on him. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I think he spoke out about it. Okay, we got video. Okay. Let's see. With him responding. We're gonna go to Twitter, and this is him responding.
Legit, I'm telling y'all what it is. I know him, so I went to him immediately. I said, "Yo, bro, what the fuck you got going on? What am I hearing right now, bro? You feel me? What am I hearing right now about shit that's going on?" Chat. As soon as he heard her side of the story, I'm representing her, bro. She's hurt. She's hurt, bro. I don't play that. I went to him. I said her story. Complete shock. He was in complete shock. He don't know. I'm telling you my perspective. He was so confused on the things that she said. Legitimately confused on the things that she said. Everything like that, right? So, as the one in between all this shit, I took a step back. I said, yo, Ka, there's two sides of the stories now, Ka. Who you gonna handle it with? The police. Okay? When she asked for in the screenshot, she asked for her name, she asked for his name automatically. I told my team, I said, yo, team, here's his name, give it to her. That is the reason why she got it in the first place. Okay? That is the reason why she got it in the first place. And let me tell y'all something.
Okay. Mo says Kai sent a friend to check on her, and he did, and he left. Another cat who was scoping her the whole night poked her, and she was sleeping in his room. Well, if they did a rape kit, then I'm sure they have DNA. I'm sure they got somebody's DNA.
Right now, all my viewers, do not go to her profile and do not harass this young lady, bro. Do not. Until facts are proved, until shit is shit, bro, like, and shit is going on, and the police are handling this. And this is why I didn't want to come to the internet, bro.
See, that's a thread. See if there's more here. Man, it probably was all types of dudes in that house, man, or at that party. Ain't no telling who did it. They just need to get the DNA, man.
Why Kai wasn't replying? Why wasn't he texting back like this? Why wasn't he helping? Because screenshots came in. As soon as this was brought to my attention, chat, I didn't go nowhere else. When this shit was brought to my attention, I didn't go nowhere else but the police. Instantly, I went to my legal team. I went to the police. I'm not being around. This is a serious topic. Let's go to the police. Let's figure this out. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people was like, yo, you need, he didn't help you, this, that, and the third. Bro, I went to the police instantly. My legal team, the reason why I did not reply is because my legal team told me, Kai, do not text anyone. Do not do not talk about the situation to anybody. Keep it to yourself.
I can believe that. I can believe that because if you're getting lawyers involved, the lawyers don't want you saying anything because that's, again, when you have legal representation, they have your best interest and they don't want you saying anything that can make you look guilty. Because, again, we're talking about a young man. Okay? We're talking about a young man. And as I said before, he needs to tighten up the type of dudes that are around him. If you got randoms around you, you need to get rid of them. Because randoms will ruin you. It will ruin you. You have the wrong random dudes around you, it could ruin you.
Although my team contacted you and said that Kai is not able to talk at this time. Okay? They said that to you. You was aware that I was muted, but you still went to the internet. I'm not here to blame you. You got to the internet first. They do their assumptions. My name got dragged. Okay? And it's fine. I gotta go. This is what being at such a stature gonna come with. Okay? You was my team. What I tell you, yo.
Listen, I'm sure Kai got cameras. I mean, if they were at his house, I'm sure Kai got cameras all around that house. And they're going to know who's going in what room. That's the one thing. Listen, you need to have cameras everywhere. When you're a public figure, you be having celebrities in your house. Like all types of people be there. You got to have cameras. You have to protect yourself so that there's hard evidence to prove that you're either speaking the truth or you're not. He said that there was security there. That security works for Kai. So they're going to do what he wants them to do. They're not there to protect anybody else but him.
Kai is not able to talk right now. You feel what I'm saying? He don't expect nothing from coming from him. He's not able to. This is all legal. Once this shit got brought to my attention, it is now an investigation. Okay? It is now straight to my friend, the person that you see getting posted. I said, bro, what the fuck am I hearing right now, gang? I addressed him. I said, yo, bro, what the fuck is this? When you can see the text messages. When she sent the photo, you can see me react as in, it's him? Like, I legit, I'm telling y'all what it is. I know him. So I went to him immediately. I said, yo, bro, what the fuck you got going on? What am I hearing right now, bro? You feel me? What am I hearing right now about shit that...
Listen, exactly, Costellar. If you've been hanging around Kai, like if you're really one of his friends and you hang around Kai a lot, at his house, I'm pretty sure that you're able to screw chicks. Whoever was at that party was probably somebody that he knew, back in the day, that he invited to his house for a New Year's Eve party, or probably wanted to be at his house for a New Year's Eve party. Probably ain't even somebody that he talks to like that. That the person who did it he's a box hound. Like all he does is chase after women that don't want him, right? Just real thirsty. Ain't used to getting no attractive women at all, right? Ain't used to getting none at all. That's who it was.
What's going on? Chat. As soon as he heard her side of the story, I'm representing her, bro. She's hurt. She's hurt, bro.
I think I already went through that video. That's it.
My team told me no. That's why I'm replying now. Please be on the same page as me. Okay? Please. I'm trying to salute. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't spoken to her. I haven't spoken to him. I haven't spoken to her. I haven't spoken to him. His whole image is fucked up right now, gang. He's everywhere. Every blog, everybody knows about this. He's everywhere. I'm telling y'all to trust me, bro. Whatever happens, bro. Whatever happens, I'm going to make sure y'all are updated if I can. I don't play like this. Her tweet about for all of Jiggy friends and constantly not fans threatening to kill me. Fans, I can't speak for. Friends, I can. My friends haven't said anything. I can say that. My friends that I know, I'm not talking about the one who got accused or nothing like that. My friends that I know, everybody that I be around, Punga, everybody that y'all know who I'm associated with, they out of this. They don't know nothing. I haven't spoke to them. I haven't spoke to anybody. That's what I'm trying to say, gang. Why you follow his ugly ass? Because I have nothing to hide. I never denied he's not my friend. He's still being followed. Don't you think if I had unfollowed him, it would have been a little skeptical? Until facts come out. Until I'm hearing shit, bro. I'm on the same... That's what y'all gotta understand. I'm on the same page as y'all, bro. I see...
This should be a lesson to Kai, man. You have a promising future. Don't ruin it by bringing a bunch of thirsty, weak simps, desperate for box around you, okay? You need to cleanse your circle. This should be a wake-up call, sir. This should be a wake-up call. Get some of these dudes out of your circle before they ruin you, man. Because that's what's going to happen. And a lot of you black men got to understand this. You're always a target the more success you have. And when you're inviting women to your house and they're out there getting drunk, you better make sure she's in an Uber going home, that she is not staying in your house. Because if something happens to her, you're going to get blamed for it, whether you did it or not. There's a reason why he's trending. His friend isn't trending. He's trending. This is going to be bad for him. The more blogs pick this up, this is going to be bad for him. He's going to take the hit for this. That's why he's out doing this. But again, you dudes got to be very, very careful of who you are dealing with when you have fame, you're young, you're making a lot of money. God, I wish she just would have just thrown him completely under the bus. Kai is doing damage to his own career, and he has perfectly good chance to distance himself from him, and he completely botched it. Where the F is his PR team? Kai is not defending himself. You guys trying to cancel a black person because you say y'all attacking him just because he's a big name in the topic. Y'all are pathetic. Let's see. Kai says he went straight to the person accusing of assaulting a woman at his party. He heard what happened. Hold up. Let's see.
Wait, it gets worse. It literally gets worse.
I don't. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Nigga, I'm 19. How made you fuck? Wait, it gets worse. It literally gets worse.
I don't. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Nigga, I'm 19.
Man, I ain't trying to get this string flag. They putting up her pictures from IG. They putting up her pictures from IG. They putting up her pictures. He says, but I don't blame the N-word. If she was laying in my bed without permission, she would have to face the consequences. Oh, boy. Man. What's going on out here, family? I got completely off sidetrack. Man, 2023 ain't starting off well for some people, man. Sheesh. They going to her IG Looking at her pictures, of course, she looks like, your typical Instagram model, but that don't mean that she should be getting assaulted. I mean, you guys got to have some discipline. I mean, damn. I mean, that's why I could tell this guy can't be a regular in Kai's crew because he's seen that, them assets and he just couldn't help himself. Like, I mean, what's going on with you guys, man? That's why people say that, I only go in on, women. That ain't true. I'm always telling you dudes that, you're your own worst enemy and you have to work on your weaknesses. I put up a post on Instagram the other day, talking about this 18-year-old black male that killed his girlfriend's teen sister for a stupid reason. For a very stupid reason. That these guys are just losing their minds, man. That's why I say, man, listen, I hope the young man can learn from this, man. But, yeah, man. But, back to Chad Wheeler real quick. Chad Wheeler, we're not going to, listen, I'm not going to let y'all forget about Chad Wheeler and the girlfriend he almost beat half to death. Let's get back on Chad Wheeler real quick. Just real quick. I'm not going to let y'all forget about Chad Wheeler. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. And we're going to make sure that he's brought up in conversations, live stream, video. We're going to be talking about Chad Wheeler. And he's not going to be forgotten. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow this guy to be forgotten. That ain't happening. You heifers can talk about black men this and black men that. You ain't saying nothing about Chad Wheeler. That's one of the most vicious stories I've ever heard. And I've seen some vicious stories. That to me was vicious because this man thought he had killed that woman, but he just had beat her up real bad. I'm not going to let y'all forget that. Chad Wheeler will not be forgotten, and I'm going to continue to bring him up. Because y'all want to act like black men are just the worst ever. Nah. I've seen worse done to black women at the hands of white men. There was a black female I made a Patreon video about. Maybe y'all seen it. It was a black girl. She was secretly they weren't dating. They were just screwing around with this Caucasian dude, right? I believe they're in college. And she talked about how she walked into the store and the Caucasian guy was with his friends. And she tried to get his attention and he ignored her and left her in the store, right? Now, she's having relations with this dude. She even tried to claim that he was having relations with her, and she basically said that he about damn near assaulted her because he's having a relationship with her, and she told him to stop, and I guess he didn't, making those claims, right? And she still dealt with him, right? She even kept sleeping with him even though he publicly ignored her. You black women have very selective thinking. You have a selective mindset. And you got to understand that it's only going to affect you. It's only going to affect you because we know the truth. And what I know is a lot of y'all are out here being treated horribly by non-black men. And then you get online and you try to switch it up and try to project onto black men. And you fail miserably because all you have to do is let them talk. You let these women talk long enough and they're going to tell you exactly everything that you need to hear about them. How they're being mistreated and disrespected and assaulted by these non-black men, but they get on social media and they project. They project what has been done to them onto us. Because I guess it's easy. You see, to me, you got to treat people on an individual basis, right? That's how I do. I treat people on an individual basis. Because a lot of you people are mentally unstable. Don't matter what race you are. No matter what gender you are. A lot of y'all are just out here crazy. Y'all ain't been taking your medication in years. And you think you're normal, and you damn sure are not. You're not normal. I can tell that you ain't taking your medication. You're smoking weed, trying to think that you're gonna heal from smoking weed. You're drinking, right? Or you're out here sleeping with people thinking that's gonna heal you. That ain't gonna heal you. That's gonna make you worse. Or you're gonna end up like Lil Yachty talking about how he don't even like having sex no more because he gets no enjoyment out of it anymore because he done had so much of it. A lot of y'all done ruined, your own. You can't even be. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even enjoy yourself, especially as a man, because you done ruined yourself. Black men have to continue to stand up for themselves because when you stand up for yourself, you piss these people off, and they have to go back to the drawing board to move the goalposts. You know how many times they tried to come at us as black male content creators? 2017 they declared war on us. Tried to flag us, demonetize us, right? And it's been sort of like a quiet Cold War ever since. Only the most intelligent survive, right? The most savvy. Yeah, Lawrence Smith Fields. I saw a few videos and they stopped talking about it, even though that investigation hasn't really been complete, has it? Or they, what I'm saying, to the satisfaction of the public. I've never seen a story where a black man was never jailed over a black woman being killed in his presence or losing her life in his presence. And the police say he's a good guy. And then they get online and try to act like we're just out here just ruining these women. We're not going to forget Chad Wheeler. Chad Wheeler is a vicious lunatic, and he deserves his spotlight. And I'm not going to forget him. Y'all can forget him. I'm not going to forget him and what he did. Salute to everybody that's here. That's it for me. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Shout out to everyone that said hopefully you had a great week. Shout out to the moderators, channel members, the patrons, the people that watch my video content. Make sure y'all subscribe to all the channels. Follow me on the social media side of things. You'll appreciate it. Also, go check out the video uploaded today on my main channel, Jaye the Black, of course. And I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll see y'all next live stream, okay?